if you look at how we're destroying water bodies with such impunity, it's amazing. It's amazing that a local government even exists when under its nose you have water bodies like lakes and streams just getting destroyed through encroachment, and there's no single organization, state organization, which can prevent this from happening. And so there's a very deliberate creation of chaos to ensure that it is easy for vested interests to grab water bodies and make it a real estate proposition. Right? So if you're talking about water loss, then the protection and conservation would become extremely important, and not conservation from a dominant point of view, which talks about limited water on a social injustice basis, right? But on actual protection of water. So you have command areas, you have catchment areas, you have water bodies. So they are our treasures. And they need to be protected. And so this law should also have specific powers provided to local bodies. And there have been many progressive judgments in this regard. There was one recently which talks in Karnataka, which talks about the implementation of something called the N.K. Patil report. And N.K. Patil report is specific to lakes in Bangalore. But it's a very comprehensive report, which talks about how there have been, wanton encroachment of lakes and water bodies in Bangalore, as well as the network. It's because lakes and water bodies don't exist in isolation; they're all connected, and so there's network of water in the city and how they are encroached, and there's no political will exercised, exhibited by elected governments to clear these encroachments and to restore water, to its usual, pristine self. Because there was a very comprehensive survey done of water bodies in Bangalore in 1904, more than 100 years ago. Something important must have happened then, and the need to do a survey was done and was identified, and a survey was done in 1904, and it talks about thousands of lakes in Bangalore. And it's a very comprehensive research. So if you want to know about lakes, we go back to the survey, and we get the documents out of the archives to look at the patency of a lake, the expanse of a lake. And you can very clearly see how they have been systematically encroached. And there's no one, the state body has not done, there's no single case of the state exhibiting political will to restore a lake. Right? As a matter of fact, they would want to promote toothless institutions like the Lake Development Authority, which is not, and the Lake Development Authority in Karnataka is not backed up by any law at all. So this law that you're talking about has to give powers to authorities to protect and conserve lakes. Right? So it's a very comprehensive kind of a law that you're looking at. So for urbanites, it's our worldview about water is fairly limited. It's either for recreation or for drinking, and the drinking would be tapped water. So it's piped water. You can access it through taps. It's just not about recreation and for drinking. It sustains life, and that is how a law and a policy should look at it.
Yeah. So